Welcome. This is a core yoga practice. We will share repeated abdominal exercises and multiple opportunities for you to rest in held yoga poses. I invite you to sit, ground yourself, feel gravity through the sit bones, lift through the chest with the support of the abdominals. And tune in with your breathing. Allow your attention to create space to deepen the breath. Hold an empty or full breath and recognize your sensations. Breathe into tensions that draw your attention and commit to continuing to do so throughout the course of your practice. I invite you to lie on your back, knees up. Breathe into your lower back and begin rising into a gentle bridge on an inhale. Hold and exhale back down, lifting the knees and twisting from side to side. Inhale up, exhale down. Allow one knee to lead the other and stay on either side if it opens you. Hug the knees to your chest once again. Lengthen your legs into a gentle boat pose. Inhale and draw yourself back, legs over the head. You are inhaling up to boat, and on the exhale, lean back and draw yourself into an easy shoulder stand, becoming familiar with this pose before rolling back down, wrapping fingers around your big toes and creating a happy baby breathing. So inhale, gently straighten the legs and lift the upper chest. Exhale, back down to happy baby. Allow your body to be an expression of your lungs and your breath. Extension is not as important as alignment with the breathing. Center in your core. You're inhaling open and lifting, allowing the legs to fall apart, leaning side to side. And you exhale and compress your body. Explore and become familiar with how you feel today. Alignment of your movement with your breathing is the most powerful step you can take to harmonize your spirit and unite your power for the course of this practice. You're still exploring, considering leaning to one side, still holding your toes, remaining in happy baby, gently lifting the legs, and returning to hug your knees. Lengthen the lower back. And extend the legs straight, preparing for leg lifts. Exhale, lift. Inhale, straighten. Align the breathing and don't count. Focus on the strength of your abdomen and lower back. and feel a rhythm that is an extension of a strong breath. Ground through the back of your head. Center in your core. Explore, feeling the length of the leg reaching into the buttocks. And enhance the fire in your belly with your attention as you draw your knees back in to your chest. Feel the burn. Feet back to the floor. Some bridge. Inhale up. Hold. And rotate down, preparing for an easy shoulder stand. Butt over chest, hands below hips. Rest, focus. Become familiar with this position. Roll down into an easy boat, then back into a jackknife over your body. You can stop at any comfortable point. You're exhaling up into the shoulder stand. You're inhaling into an easy boat without full extension. Your upper body's lifting naturally without effort. Your hands can be on the ground. Exhale over, inhale, straighten the legs. Feel the movement from your core. If you're simply lifting the legs, it's okay. You can use this as a time to return to leg lifts. Or challenge yourself to rotate all the way over and touch your knees to the ground behind you. This may change day to day. Return to an easy shoulder stand. Roll your way down. Hug your knees. Breathe into the fire. Do an easy twist to one side and then the other. Using the resting times to allow your body to dissolve tension and open. Rotate again, choosing to stay when you know it opens you well. Hug your knees in, lift and then lower your chest, feeling the extension in your lower back and abdomen. Preparing for another set. Inhale into a boat pose. Exhale back down. Feel the fluidity. Your hands are extending straight towards the toes. And all of the work is from your core. Relax your neck and upper chest. Inhale up. Exhale down, knees to chest. The rhythm is aligned with your breathing, and you don't need to count. Feel the circle around your solar plexus and breathe into the fire you create, relaxing to hug your knees and return to a bridge. For the purpose of this practice, I'm doing roughly 10 repetitions of each exercise. You are welcome to do more or less, aligned with your true edge. Easy shoulder stand, hands below hips, supporting the upper body, supporting the lower body over the upper body. Keep your knees bent. Open your neck and shoulders before rolling back down, hugging the knees, and preparing for another set. Hold the toes. Happy baby breathing. Lift your chest a little higher from the strength of your core and feel this as abdominal work. You're toning. and recognizing what it feels like to move your body in full integration. Hug your knees once again. Breathe. And then put your hands behind your neck, bicycles. From the strength of your core, you straighten one leg and draw an elbow towards the opposite knee. Your hands are low behind your neck, and your upper body and head rest, while your solar plexus is the focus of your strength. You're exhaling as you cross your body, inhaling back down. Sharp, strong exhales through the nose. Straighten the legs a little more, flex the toes to feel strength. And rest back onto the floor, hugging your knees when you're ready to. I can do dozens of those some days, and others 10 on each side is fine. Hold a boat pose, either supported by your arms or allow them to extend. Lift your way up into plow pose, hands on either side of the hips. Breathe here, lifting the chest, feeling the strength of the abdomen as your legs relax out in front of you. Inhale your arms up, exhale into a gentle forward bend without effort. Resting and relaxing here. Breathing into your abdomen, creating space. Your legs relax into the floor, and they begin behind you, at the back of your buttocks. From buttocks to foot, feel the length. Lengthening your lower back, keeping your head and chest slightly more lifted than you may be inclined to. Backing away from the deepest stretch to find your center. Returning to plow. Plant your hands on either side of your hips. Either do repeated forward bends, exhaling down, inhaling up, or leg lifts, planting the fingers in front of your hips, exhaling, lifting, inhaling, lowering. From the strength of your lower abdomen, even if you're just lifting the heels slightly off the floor, feel the strength it takes to do these repetitions. Challenge yourself to lift a little higher without lurching, finding exactly where your true limits are. And feel perfectly satisfied if there's so much fire in your belly that you'd prefer to do some forward bends right now. Once again, we're doing 10 sets of each. Today, roughly 10 repetitions of each set. I often do 20. Find your true limit. Feet under, lift up into an easy table. A little collapsed, exploring the feeling in your shoulders, extending the knees, and then perhaps correcting the placement to lengthen your body a little. Inhale up, exhale down in tables. Feel your lower back balancing out the work in your abdominals. Your head goes back at the very end of the stretch to accentuate and open the shoulders. You're always welcome to slightly adjust the placement of your hands and feet. You inhale as you open and exhale as you compress your body in every exercise. Your movement is an extension of your breathing. And choose to hold the table a little longer if it fits, or hold the plow when you know that your life force thrives in this resting pose. Yoga is the art of aligning your intentions with what you're actually doing and ready to do today. I invite you into puppy pose, elbows below shoulders, then lift the elbows into a low cobra, knees on the ground, either turning the tops of the feet flat or the toes under. Back into puppy pose, the butt will still be higher than the heels. This is a restful sequence, so take it at your pace, inhaling into cobra or easy up dog, exhaling into puppy. You're integrating your power in your core, holding either pose for one or more breaths if it works well for you. It's never a failure to depart from what I do in the video. It's always a discovery of what works well for you right now. Even when you make a choice that leaves you a little tweaky at the end, you've just learned what will leave you a little tweaky. There are no failures, just learning about yourself. You're integrating, pushing down with strength to lift the shoulders in up dog, allowing the belly to release, the pelvis down towards the floor. The head and neck do not strain in up dog or low cobra, or any pose that you do. Coming to all fours, either continue the puppy up dog or move between down dog and up dog if the challenge enlivens your spirit. You can also do an in-between of down dog to cow pose, just returning down to all fours. You are integrating your strength, so find the sequence that works well for you. You can stay in down dog, drawing your heels towards the floor without overextending, pumping one leg or the other to explore the differences between each side of your body, and lengthening through the shoulders to create extension from the fingertips to the root. Your legs start at the back of the butt and go all the way to the toes and heels. Allow that length and feel its strength. You're going between down dog and up dog, or down dog and cow pose, and asking yourself what else you might need to feel complete in this practice. Whenever you notice a lingering tension, I invite you to complete the practice by doing exercises designed around the chakra that is closest to the tension you feel. Discover what you need to address that tweaky tension. Breathe into it, move from side to side, or in empowering exercises that create more openness and the opportunity to release. Holding a pose, down dog, or cow. Allowing your breath to find any lingering areas that need it. Releasing your head. Recognizing any tension you carry now as potentially teaching you about how you may have held your body with too much rigidity during the course of the practice. Perhaps you have not moved as fluidly as you will learn to move in the future. You may consider threading the needle, drawing one arm under the body from cow pose, leaning on the side of the head, opening the shoulders, and rotating to the other side. This is an upper body twist. It's really nice to let go. Perhaps returning to puppy pose, holding it, and then drawing your body down into child's pose. The knees open, creating space for your belly to surrender down. Your head lingers on the floor, supporting you enough to release the shoulders and chest. As you breathe, to surrender any last tensions to the ground. Now is the time to add whatever you may need to add to feel complete. Finishing a practice is a dance between offering your body more poses and exercises, or offering your body more spirit and breath. Sometimes breath and attention can dissolve anything that remains with you. Explore these and learn what you need. When you're ready, find a seated position. Ground the sit bones, drawing the buttocks back to connect them more directly with the floor. Explore the cross of your ankles, draw them a little forward, creating space. Relax the ankles, knees, and hips with your breath. Lift the chest with the strength of your abdomen. Feel the gift you have given yourself with this practice. Surrender the shoulders down. Let the head stay loose on the top of the spine. And allow your breath to take you deeper within. A meditation of several minutes at the end of every practice can teach you a lot about how well this practice worked for you. Circle your body at every area where you find tension. Breathe your awareness into the center of this circle, integrating an awareness of the back or sides of the body to balance where you are drawn initially. Be in the center of yourself. I invite you to stay seated as long as you need to. Be aware of whatever your body and spirit have to communicate with you, and allow your mind to integrate what you learn.